Guys. Hey, Anthony, how are
Hey,
you?
Bill, what's up?
All right. Yeah, so I'm a retired NYPD detective. I did 25 years with the PD, with several federal task forces, DEA, FBI, the Marshals, and I did a lot of cases in the Eastern District. My last case was a RICO case, and along cooperated a lot of guys, know the process, know how hard it is to go through. And I stayed in touch with a lot of guys when they got out. I would say like 50-50 it's got jammed up or stayed good, you know. But so I thought about revisiting my past, and I've been reaching out to people I know, people I don't know, and trying to do it from the perspective now of a former investigator with somebody who is in the life, who is now free to talk about it, especially people with coverage. And so I think it's kind of unique. And I know all the jargon, I know all the
Yes,
stats,
you do.
so I can speak to it good, and the conversation will flow pretty good, you know. So I don't know how I ended up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's a long
That's
story.
I like to. You're gonna have to tell me that when I get out there.
Yeah, but it's a good place to land, believe it or not. I miss the food, I miss the ocean, but that's it. But things are really happening for the better, and
Good.
got some good stuff, good content coming out. And yeah, I love your guys' show. And it'd
Thank
be
you.
good to see you guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming out there. I've been checking the weather out there so I know how to dress. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago it was the zero. It was zero, and it was 73 the other day. So
Yeah. All right. So it's hit and miss. Yeah. It's
yeah,
yeah.
but
But I'm looking forward to coming out there.
yeah, I think
I,
it'll be a
and
good
I do
time.
have and I do have coverage. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you might have forgot something.
No, no, I do have coverage. Yeah, I do have coverage. I do have
Yeah,
coverage.
you
Yeah.
know, what's funny though. I'll just tell you the biggest complaint when you get a guy to cooperate. He finally says, "All right, I'm going to do it." He thinks
Yeah.
about it. It's against everything he believes in, but he's going to do it. The first thing they do is send him up to that freezing cold shoe,
Yeah.
and all you get is phone calls. If I don't get a fucking blanket or I don't get this,
Yeah, yeah. I didn't have to go through that. I was out on bail when I decided to cooperate. So I was on home confinement. So they cut off the bracelet and they took me to a safe house in Jersey.
that's you. You were
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah, I was lucky. I was lucky because I was out. I was in the street already. So they kept me out there. They just moved me around to a safe house in Jersey. And then they moved me to a safe house in Pennsylvania. And then they moved me to where my wife and my daughter was. And then I went out to Idaho. That was fun. Idaho was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine the Italian food is great in Idaho.
Oh my God. And then I went to Washington State. I was in Washington State for a while. Yeah.
Yeah,
Idaho was Idaho. Let me tell you, Idaho was beautiful.
that's what I hear.
It
Yeah,
was beautiful. I was in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. It was gorgeous. I mean, it was beautiful.
you
The
just got
air,
those.
you could smell the fresh air. The air had like a sweet aroma to it because it was fresh air. Like I didn't even know what it was. I go, what's that
Right.
smell? And then I realized it was fresh air.
You just got those crazy anti-government people living up in the hills up
I
there.
know, I know. It's dangerous. Idaho's dangerous. I know.
Half the LAPD is retired there. That's where
Yeah.
they all run to now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, a lot of people from California vacation there. It's like a big vacation spot for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful. But yeah,
yeah.
I'll take the
But,
beach over the mountains, no
oh
matter
yeah,
what.
me too. I love the beach. I was on the beach today. I'm a little sunburned. It's beautiful down here. I was on the beach today for a couple of hours.
All right. So yeah, so we're gonna have we'll do the podcast in a place. I want you to look it up. It's really cool. It's called Church Studios,
Okay.
and it was owned by Leon Russell.
Oh,
And he,
really?
yeah, and so Leon brought everybody in there. So you name it, they've been in there. We're gonna do it in the actual studio where he recorded.
Very cool.
And then my buddy's got a place called the Venue Shrine. I'm a big music guy, so uh, we're gonna try it in a music spot, see how it flies.
All
But we
right.
got tickets on sale. Hopefully, we can turn a profit with this thing and
All right. Good.
have
Good.
some fun. Proffer Podcast, Proffer, the Proffer Podcast. I'm on YouTube, and most of the regular podcast channels like Spotify and Apple, etc. So, yeah, if you could look for us on the Profit Podcast, it's kind of hard.